a child, so of course my entire work ethic has kind of gone out the window because babies are very draining. I have been trying to work on this thing on and off, and it's just not working out. I routed some of the wiring of where I kind of want it to lay, really just kind of messing around with it. So I haven't really made any progress recently. I did seal the tank with cream. It's a product you can buy. 2 seal gas tanks. My only recommendation after using it is it says to rotate the tank every 15 minutes. Do it every 2. Problem with the electronics is I wanted to have no oil tank whatsoever, and that's just not an option. I can't hide everything under the gas tank, and I don't want to take a smaller gas tank, punch a hole in it, and make a cavity for electronics in it as well, so I'm gonna have to figure out something. So what I did was bought another faux oil tank from TC Bros. I don't get paid by them. I don't have anything to do with them really. Come on, oh God. We've got, okay, there we go. One side's hammered down, the other's not. So I'm going to cut a hole probably in the top of this when I get it mounted. But I also have ran into the problem. I mocked this up, just kind of held it in place, and this is in the way, which sucks because it's bent too far this direction. So as you look at it, it comes over, out, down, back, and I need it to basically move over this way so it doesn't continually hit the electronics box. Is that enough? You can do it. Burn myself. So I have way more than enough room. Okay, perfect. Yay. I want this pretty close to here, and that seems really close as is. Okay, so I packed a bunch of stuff under it, stared at it for a bit. It kind of looks decent from all angles. Actually, it looks decent from all angles. So even when you do this kind of stuff, walk around. See it from every kind of angle. If it looks weird from any kind of angle, you don't like it from any different angle, you need to either figure out whether the angle is weird or it itself is weird. Typically, nothing's going to look great from all angles, but it'll look good for 70, 80, 90% of it. So if that's acceptable to you, go for it. If it's not, that's okay. Just figure out what you want. You kind of tweak from there. I have mounted coils. I've actually done quite a few things on the motorcycle without you guys around. I chopped the kickstand and shortened it about 1 inch, which it leans a little further, but I might actually do that again. So if I do, I'll record it. If not, you'll just see the kickstand how it is. Right now, I'm running spark plug wire for coils. So yeah, I guess just enjoy. As you can see, I have mounted the tank. That'll be the permanent place for where the tank is. And the coils,
That flat plate that I had just mounted in here, I just dremeled everything out, or a square hole for these, punched 2 holes, and then screwed them right to the plate. So it has a place to ground out like it should. It's attached to frame like it should be. And then the connections are going to be here, which I'm just going to drill another hole and dump the connections out. So that way they don't have to go far or be exposed to the elements. I have like a small little box in here area that I can use. Front one's already wired in, like I said before. Rear one's already now wired in, so that should take care of that. Yeah, I guess the next thing on my list, let's find out. I have mounted my speedometer, which I just built a bracket underneath. It's literally just a straight post and welded a tab, but actually it's like a small bevel, so that won't go anywhere. And yeah, so I've tucked it up right here, which I've seen a lot of choppers do this, but I'm not entirely sure about it. So it's always been one of those things where I'm not entirely too cool with it, but at the same time, it cleans up the bars like crazy, and the only thing I need as I'm sitting here will be from 0 to 80, which I don't actually know. No, you can't see that. From my position, actually I sit about here, so the very top of this will be, very top of this will be 80 miles an hour and then down to 0. If I ever lean forward, if I'm going faster or anything like that, I can see more, but this, let's face it, it's a Honda Shadow. I'm not going to actually do much, do much speeding with this. I mean, it's a jockey shift, this is not a race bike. My XS is more of a race bike, which that's also not at all. So I got out of the sport bike thing just to, I guess, save my own existence. I don't know. I go slow nowadays. It's all about the journey, not the whatever's going on. But yeah, so there's that too. Next on the list, I think I might mount the rear brake light. So yeah, let's see how that works out.